Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
All right, let's go, boys. We get ball at half. That's a decent start. Raining again.
From inside the 10-yard line,
oh no!
Just never had a chance to.
The body's just being on.
So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense takes the field. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial. Emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
The give to the back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Off play action. Trying to get to it.
Okay.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular. That's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their...
All right, they're going to do the hurry-up thing, too.
And the Gamecocks had it for the 1st and 10.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how
Okay, all right. Regroup. Regroup. It's an opening drive. This is okay.
He gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust.
Got him. Oh, my! That's okay. It's okay, baby. That one I don't understand, but all right.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll leave it with him.
Oh.
Right at the 28-yard line, pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Now on 1st down from the 28. To the air, it's McCarthy. Fires to the
what?
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Oh! What a play by that guy.
He couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Quarterback's an absolute dog.
Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 30
They got it.
yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead.
The party's just begun.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Missouri Tigers offense will have its first possession.
Bow, bow,
As we take a look at
bow.
our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to
No.
make an impact?
Well, this is simply put the leaders
Okay,
of this football
I don't know
team.
how,
Generally,
whatever.
games go how these guys play. If
I don't
they
have any
make
fucking idea
plays,
how that
they
just
got a
happened.
shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out. And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Scanning the field, it's Glover.
Oh no.
And this
Okay.
will be incomplete, a big hit there.
Alright.
Looked like the
Okay,
offense had a
regroup,
chance for a big
regroup.
play there, but the running back just could not.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Release to the back. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can keep
Oh.
to try and slow them down.
When they get off their blocks, man,
Scrimmage, that'll be a loss of
it hurts. It hurts bad when they get off their blocks that quick.
That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he was hit just as
Pressure,
he
pressure, pressure.
falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and And because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up.
No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. All right, tied up, hopefully.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out.
Pretty crazy.
Between the uprights, it's good. And that's
Couple bad plays. Killed the drive.
we're all square as he sets the
Now we got to figure out a way to stop their offense. Has been a very fast game so far. Oh boy. Very fast game.
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Off the play fake.
Got him. There we go. Pressure finally got there. Good job, boys.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the result. Snags it down the right side. Hit the afterburners, kid.
I even shaded over top. I guess passed and shaded over the top and everything.
Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to think things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just
Okay. That's him. That's the guy.
way down the field.
Yeah, he just took off like a rocket ship. Wow. Okay. That's pretty crazy. Wow. That's tough. Yeah. He's got platinum takeoff. Okay. All right. We're behind again. Okay. That's all right. That's okay. Wow. All right. Platinum takeoff, huh? Okay. Yeah, the safety help over the top, that wasn't even there. We had him, and we just got burned for a one-play touchdown. Okay. We got to get back to the drawing board. Got to get back to the drawing board on offense and defense.
But this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames,
Probably going to lose this game.
I'm kind of banking on a call.
Probably going to lose this game.
They're trailing by 7 to UCF. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Power football with the run. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Oh.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Yeah.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
It's not going well. We're probably going to lose.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Dumps it to the back. Quickly complete.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the first down marker is. You got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it and you go out of bounds, you've already picked up the first. He wasn't able to do that, and now it sets up 4th and short.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to the air one more time. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
Well, you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul, but I'm trying to put some points up right here.
Going for the big play. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
This time it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Got his man on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Glover. Looking left. He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz move. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
The play-action fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Makes his connection. It's a fumble. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And talk about getting excited just to lose it again. The offense gets the first down. You've got enough yards, but what do you have to do? You've got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up. The defense forces the fumble, recovers it, takes all the wind and all the momentum back to their side.
Handoff from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Getting some heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is going...
On the screen.
Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will call.
Going up top. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
From the shotgun, the inside give. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making their situation really good on the next down.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Zings it complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that run.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint. strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Dumps it off in the flats. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to pass, it's McCarthy. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And that was a nice 2nd down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football.
Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ball State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Muncie for some time. They're up by 17 over the Coyotes. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to get...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
To the air. It's McCarthy. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Looks as if this one will be marked down around the 25.
Man, that is a backbreaker. Down in the fourth quarter, you need units to play big, make plays for you, and your special teams just cost you big time, just gave away the football. Not many opportunities left, and you just gave a good one away.
Leaves it with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay.
Loss of 11 on the play.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. Coming after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. 4th down, the quarterback's got to do something special, knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for you.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.